So get a little, away from basketball talk, go into just some of my, general topics I wanted to talk about. So this is a saying that I've originally heard Nipsey say in an interview. Um, he said, like, Rick Ross told him the biggest business you will manage is your life. And I just wanted to, speak on that concept, that statement, that whole thing. And it's the absolute truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the absolute fact of life. Like the biggest business you have to manage is your life. Not, obviously you can be, say you're an entrepreneur because you have a essentially, if I had to be specific, some form of a system or service that provides you money, right? So you have to manage that and say, I'm managing my business. But, you know, obviously, if you're somebody who's, in my opinion, insightful person, or just, has some sense, you understand like that's not the only aspect of life in general. Like there's more to life than just your business, that you have. Like you have your life in general. Like this, and there's different aspects of your life. Like you probably have a social life that you do have to, have some kind of management like of. You gotta have family life, um, your own personal, life with yourself. You know, relationship with yourself. You gotta manage. You gotta make sure you good, right? You have, just your life with your bills, your finances, there's like so many different aspects of life in general, and we have to manage it. If you're a parent, you gotta manage kids and this, so many things that you gotta manage. So it's like it's really managing your whole life, everything considered about your life. Like that's the biggest thing you gotta manage. And I'm learning that, as I've gotten older and, you know, creating, you know, the life that I want to live for me and my future. Like, um, it's different, it's the biggest thing you got to manage. You know what I'm saying? It's so many aspects you gotta take care of. So in my opinion, everybody um, is an entrepreneur because we make decisions and choices, every day. You know, just all the principles that you would consider and say, well, that you have to do as an entrepreneur in your quote unquote business. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that provides you money or whatever you got to do in every aspect of your life to some degree. So it's something you have to manage. You know what I'm saying? And so I, you gotta approach your life in general, the whole facet, in my opinion, this is how I look at it, as a business, you know. And, you know, another aspect about just business in general, everybody can have their own context of what business is and what it's not. That's fine. But it's just always like when it comes to business, people quote unquote want to make business into some sort of like non-emotional thing. Like, oh, it's just business. Really kind of essentially essentially, in a indirect way, like it's non-emotion. It's there's no emotion to this. It's just quote unquote just all m- I guess no feelings. It's just you know, and I don't. That's just not how I do business. Me personally, I like to. Um, when it comes to me, I choose to manage my business. I would want you know people to feel appreciated, and it is emotional. I want people to feel good. Feel good in my business. I want people to obviously take care of they responsibilities and duties that they have to do, but um, do it in an enjoying way. You know what I'm saying? I want you to enjoy yourself. It doesn't have to just be like strict, oh, it's just business and that. Like, we can do business and enjoy ourselves too. And I think that's, again, kind of like not how, society kind of makes it out. Society wants to make work unenjoyable in a lot of cases. The 9 to 5 life concept thing. That's a whole nother topic concept that I will talk about at some point. Concept of 9 to 5 and yeah, but um, you know, it's just like clock in, clock out. Most people, you work jobs, you just want to, get in, get out. You know what I'm saying? But it don't have to be that way. Like my business brands, like I want people to enjoy their time while they're there. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not, you don't even want to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're always looking forward to coming to work, showing up, doing the work that you know what I'm saying? Something that you want to do. Like, not somewhere it's like, oh man, I do this again. Like, it should be enjoyable, right? Um, but yeah, like how you manage your life is the biggest business that you will have to manage.